What's up, guys, and welcome back to the brand new episode. Gold Legend in here, and in today's gameplay, we are gonna try to defeat Pokemon Flora Sky version with just one Pokemon. And as you guys can see from the background, it's gonna be Blastoise. Also, I had to play Pokemon Flora Sky Complement Dex version so that I can get a Blastoise, and I chose Blastoise because overall he has just one single type at the end out of Charizard and Venusaur, so I thought it's going to be a little more difficult. And also there are so many water types in this game that it is going to be the most difficult one out of all of them. Also, Blastoise cannot learn a lot of good moves throughout the game. You will see it later on. So we try to defeat all of the Pokemon trainers, all of the gym battles, everybody, Elite Four, Champion Cynthia, and we're able to succeed or not. You have to find out. So let's jump right into the action. Okay, so it was time. We were ready, guys, and now we are playing Pokemon Flora Sky. Okay, so I chose myself boy, and I was ready to name myself. My name is of course Gold, so we went with that. Okay, pretty easy, pretty small, no big deal happening right now. And we went to our truck. We came out, my mother said, hey, you have to fix the clock up, so go upstairs. I went upstairs, fixed the clock up, and then mom said, hey, check out, there's a champion right there, Champion Cynthia on TV, but she's went away. Then we found a Darkrai, but we could not catch it because we had no Pokemon or Pokeballs. And now the time had come. I had to choose my starter. It's definitely gonna be a Squirtle. And look at the sprite, that cute little sprite here. That was also our first battle, pretty easy to take out. It was more or like a Nuzlocke challenge, but Squirtle did die once. Also, we named our Squirtle winner because he's gonna win this challenge. Also, now it was time to take out our rival May. She had a Bulbasaur, but this Bulbasaur is never gonna be a trouble ever in this entire gameplay. Like, I always one-shotted her after I get ice type move. Anyways, we found Sky, which is actually our main trainer. We found Wally and helped him catch Gothita because, you know, Wally doesn't like rants in this game, of course. And we were ready to move on in the journey. So now I'm gonna show that there are so many options in the story area. We found the old grandma, we found Burst. Burst said, hey, your Pokedex is not updated, let me update it. And he made our Pokedex and National Dex. We cannot go to that area until we get 4 gym badges. Our winner has a boost in attack because of its nature. And we were ready to take on our first gym. It was a poison type gym or fighting type gym, I don't remember. We are gonna see. It was a fighting type gym, as you guys can see, and we were able to take out pretty easily because I trained up my winner, and winner also learned water gun in between, which was really useful to take out that Timber, because everybody knows Timber is a defensive Pokemon and water gun is a special attack. So yeah, not a big deal. His setups never helped him out anyways, and we were able to take out the first gym. Then it was our first battle with Sky, which was definitely easy because we had water gun. Of course, we were able to take out. Also, winner grew to level 16 at this point and was evolving to a Wartortle, because everybody loves Wartortle, right? And we got a Bidoof. Bidoof is a HM master for this whole game. We found Dialga and Giratina fighting, and we found a Shaman, and then we were in bed. And this lady said that there are different dimensions everywhere. There's a dimension for Shaman, there's a dimension for us. We found this guy. He said, wait, the industry is going to get attacked by Magma, and now we've defeated all of the team Magma guys for the very first time. And now this was the only hard battle because we had a Rotom in this, and Rotom is definitely electric type Pokemon, but we did have Bite at this point, so it was not a big deal. Next up was Tepig, and you know, Magma has fire type Pokemon, so it was pretty easy for us. Winner was also gaining a lot of levels at this point. It was already level 25, as you guys can see. Anyways, we got the B ticket, and we got some Poke Navigator so that we can navigate throughout this whole area. And now we are ready to take on the gym. No, we were not. We needed a Headbutt, and also we were able to take out a whole family right now, and I was able to take them out. It was pretty easy. We headbutted the tree, and look at that. The sprites are also shown up. We also gained Bubble Beam at that point, and we got Margibike. Now Margibike is really important. We also got a Swaddle just for the flash, which is going to be required later on in this game. We found Gym Leader, and we were ready to take out the normal type Gym Leader. Now we had Headbutt at this point, as you guys can see, so it was pretty easy. And look at the Lupani sprite, like that was so cool, pinkish. Anyways, we are ready to take on May again. And this time, at this point, I had already access to a market, so I had got Blizzard at that point, and now he was also growing to level 34, so we were ready to take on the third gym already. Now the third gym is going to be difficult, but this gym was actually blocked, by the way, so we cannot take him out. Also, winner has grown to level 36 at this point, so I was ready to take everybody out, which is pretty cool. And we are getting a blastoise. Sorry for the color area right now, I wanted to show off the day-night system here. And now this quillfish, I hate quillfish, they can cause poison points in me. Anyways, this boy said, hey, here, take some item finder, I found everything. Okay, now time to battle. And I was like, okay, we are gonna defeat you, like it's not gonna be a big deal. And it was not even a big deal. And now we're ready. Hopefully we're ready to take on the next gym. And there we go, we were able to take on Watson. This is going to be the hardest gym, but at least we have a fully evolved Pokemon at this point, so hopefully we'll be able to win. So first of all, it was Elekid, so it was easy. Next up was Rotom. Now this guy would be easy if I would be able to hit him, but of course I can't. I definitely needed a full restart at this point, because this Rotom is definitely a big confuser. He's going to confuse me, shockwave me, paralyze me. He's doing everything he can, but I was able to take him out in the next shot. And then Jolteon was also a 1-hit KO, and then it was Galvantula, and Galvantula I was able to freeze with a Blizzard, and now it was a moment of time. I was able to defeat it. It was a very, very close battle, and now I had got Safari Balls. The reason why I got Safari Balls is because I needed HMO4 strength to move on in our journey. Next up, we found Old Ember, which is not required for us because we are playing with one Pokemon. I don't need Aerodactyl. We broke this rock, and this guy said, hey, you broke the rock, thank you very much. And then I was like, okay. And then he said, okay, I'm gonna let you go surf on my Lapras, it's gonna be fun. Okay, now you are at C round, have fun here. And I was like, yay. And then I was able to take on the next gym number 4, and we were ready to take this guy out. It started off with a Kumchu. It was an ice type gym, so we had some kind of advantage at this point. Like Abomasnow is a grass type Pokemon, so this can be a problem, and Abomasnow made us leave, but we were able to wake up and we were able to take him out. Next up was Monilix. As you guys can see, I had healed up my Pokemon at this point. I did not need Rain Dance for this battle, and I went for Glaceon next up, and Glaceon reduced my speed, and Iceberg actually frozen solided me, but I was able to take him out after a few turns, And then we got the next gym badge. We got the 4th gym badge, and then we found Team Aqua Lady, and then we found Team Aqua Grunts, and we were ready to take on Team Aqua Grunts. Now at this point, winner is already level 42, which is like pretty damn OP and high level, so I understood that, I need to stop battling every single trainer in this route, and I tried to avoid as many trainers as possible after this, because I knew that we are getting pretty over leveled at this point. And as you guys can see, he's still our Gastrodon. This guy is going to be a trouble. It has water absorb, which is definitely not a good ability for Blastoise, but the Gastrodon and one more Pokemon, Jellicent, are going to be the biggest rivals for Blastoise in this whole game. I also got HMO1, which is Air Cutter, not Cut. I found Team Magma and Aqua, having discussions about each other, and then we were able to take them out pretty easy, pretty simple. The storyline is pretty big, and now we were ready to take out the Magma Grunt area. The laboratory was ready, and then we took out more Team Magma because we have to take out Team Magma. We found Sky and our champion Cynthia right there, and she said that, okay, Palpitosh Research Center is gone, now let's go. And then we were able to see that Team Aqua wanted the Magma, and they said go to the Polar Island. Polar Island's nice. And then we came to the tower where Team Magma attacked at the first time, and these guys said that good luck, this is going to help you. And then our sir gave us the Master Ball. Then we went and we were ready to take on Sky at this point, so we defeated him pretty easy, not even a big deal. Then May came, and May said, okay, now we have to defeat Team Aqua, and we were able to do that. We found Sky, who healed up our Pokemon, and now it was time. Team Magma had got every single thing they needed. They got the red orb, so we have to defeat Maxi. Now this battle was the easiest battle in this whole game. Okay, not the easiest because we got fired up. I mean, our attack got lowered because we were burned, but this guy has a heat run. Like, come on, you have a heat run? Oh my god, that's a legendary right there. But we were still able to defeat him, so not a big deal. Then it was Maxi and there was Cynthia. Everything is happening, and we were like, okay, yay, good, we defeated them. Now let's go report to Mr. Stone. And then Gold has went to a different dimension. Up here, Diaga and Shratina are still battling, and then we have Shaman Sky, and then we got Shaman. And then I met this shaman. This shaman is not a normal shaman, it's a shiny shaman. I don't know if everybody gets a shiny shaman or I was a lucky one in this one, but I got a shiny shaman, and that's good. So I caught him because it's a shiny shaman. Okay, and now we got HMO3, which is Surf. Now we were able to come to the next gym, but no gym leader was there. So we found the gym leader. He was hiding somewhere in the building, and then we were able to take this gym leader out. Okay, it's a she, sorry. It's a she, sorry. Now, first of all, it was a Pharaoh seed, which if he did leech seed me, then I'm dead. But so I had to reset the ball and then again do it. But next time, everything was pretty easy. He did not leech seed me, and I was able to take out the steel type gym leader and got the iron badge. Yay! And now we got TM47, which is steel wing, which is not even useful for us. But okay, I did not teach Winner Hydro Pump, and you're gonna know why Hydro Pump has very less PP. And anyways, we were able to take on May again. She had a Venusaur, but our Blizzard hit her, and then of course we are faster, so we were able to bite her. Also at this point, Winner is level 56, just to remind you how OP Winner is getting slowly and slowly. We got a gold pass, and we were able to go to the Golden City, and then we found the sailor man right there, and he said, hey, take this candy bar and give it to someone else. And I was like, okay. Then we found the honey area, and then this lady Cynthia gave us the secret potion to remove these guys. And if you guys remember from our Mayball, these guys were there and we removed them. Then we found Watson and we gave him the candy bar, and we were ready to take on the next gym. It was Iris, the gym leader, and now she had a Tropius, which actually we were able to one shot. So after that, the whole gym was like, yeah, it was a sweep, you can say that. The Swana, on the other hand, I did not have anything for her. Also, Win had learned Head Smash at this moment, as you guys can see, and Head Smash also increases your defense. It's a 2-turn move, and she had a Tornadus. Thankfully, the Blizzard hit. It was a 1-hit KO, and we were able to take out Tornadus. Of course, it was 4 times weak, right? Anyways, next up, she did not give us a gym badge and said, I'm going for my contest trophy. So we were like, no, you have to give us our gym badge. And we found her at her contest station, and she said, okay, here, take the gym badge, I have no worry. And then this lady gave us HMO2, and then we were ready. So we needed to get tea from Pule City, or Puya City, sorry. And from Puya City, we got tea, we got soaps, and you guys remember that broken area? That was actually a mudkip hidden right there. So we were able to catch that mudkip because, come on, who is gonna miss out on a mudkip? Of course, we're gonna not use it. And now we are ready to take on the next gym leader. It was Professor. It was not Professor Borch, but it was Professor from Black and White, and we were super ready to take her out. Also, Starmie new Thunderbolt, which was a pretty big deal, like that did a lot of damage. But then I realized I had nothing. I had literally nothing to take out this Jellicent. Yeah, this Jellicent, I can't do anything. My PP for Blizzard was gone. And that Jellicent has Water Absorb. I cannot do anything. So I went to this old guy's house, got my hands on Dig, and that was the only way I can take out this Jellicent. And this Dig is going to be my permanent moveset, I guess. So it's gonna be Surf, Blizzard, Dig, and Head Smash. Head Smash is there just because it can increase my defense, and increasing my defense means, and it's also a very powerful attack. So it's like a two winner all of the way. Anyways, we were able to take out our entire team. After that, it was not even a problem. And now we got TMO 3. Then we went at go to route F. Then I went to route F and found Sky right there. He has a shell gun, easy to take out. Ninetales, very easy to take out. Hippowdon, very easy to take on. And now we are ready. We are ready to move on. And now they said that close the electricity generator. I was like, okay, I will close the electricity generator. And then they said, okay, we'll look after you, keep a watch right there. And then we found Team Aqua. And then I did not teach them hydro cannon either, like no hydro pump, no hydro cannon for this guy. And then our PP got so low, we had to start using Zwiggo, which is a very big deal. So I restored his PP, got a master ball, and was ready to take on the Team Team Aqua grunt right there. But the ship has already gone, so we are still bad. Like, we need dive right now, and we don't have dive at this moment. Also, my HM must evolve into a barrel, which is going to be very helpful for teaching him dive. And now I taught him dive. I found a dive in the dark cave, if I remember correctly. Then we went to submarine. We found them. We found Team Aqua. We found the blue orb, and this Archie was like, "This blue orb is mine," and he was ready to take us out. But our Blastoise was pretty damn powerful. He was level 70 at this point, and he was able to sweep. Now at this point, the levels are not gonna be increasing like a lot. Like, I don't want to reveal what's going to be the end level point, but it was pretty easy. Like, the journey was pretty smooth. You guys don't know how long it took me. Like, I did not have a lot of time. And then we were ready to take on the last gym badge, the last gym leader. But before that, we had to take out May, and Venusaur was an easy hit once again. This Venusaur is never a big problem. The good thing is that this Politoed knows bounce, but we were able to take it out with 2 digs. Then was Armilto, pretty easy, and last was Earth Swing, which was like, it was okay, but it was just hyper potioning. Then we were ready to take out Jima, who has dark type Pokemon, and we were able to take Jima out, his Pokemon out. Mandibuzz was number 1, we take him out. And then Umbreon is just a bulky set, like, he's going to be just very bulky. We had to take him out. It took a lot of turns, but he's just bulky. That's the only reason. Tyranitar was next, and we were able to take him out with 1 Blizzard and 1 Surf. Our winner was level 73, and I thought that it's a good level. I don't want to train anywhere. Anyways, we got HMO 7, which is Waterfall, and I tried to remove Surf for Waterfall because Blastoise is more of a physical attacker, but they didn't. Blastoise could not forget Surf, which is very cool. Also, we were ready to take on Wally, and we were able to one-shot that Rotom, which is very helpful because Rotom is the only Pokemon which could take us out at this point. And then we had Churim, and I was like, okay. But this Churim did Leech Seed, and I missed it 2 times. I missed my Blizzard 2 times. And then it went with Platel Dance, but at last I was able to take him out. And last Pokemon was Snorlax, a bulky Pokemon, and we had Leech Seed at this point. I don't think I lost in this whole game. I don't remember. Anyways, we had to heal up. I had no other option. This Snorlax is a bulky Pokemon, and we are getting Leech Seeded here and there. And this guy is like setting up like a lot at this point. So we have absolutely no way to take him out unless a miracle happens, and that I understood. And we were able to take him out after that miracle happened. Okay, so now was Sky, who was ready to take us out before the Pokemon League entrance. And I was like, okay. Our Pokemon are not healed up, as you guys can see. Our Blastoise PP is pretty down, so I had to actually use a PP map up on my Blizzard to take it out. Salamence also was able to take out, was gone with 1 Blizzard. Then was my Logic, and this guy is damn hard because if this Pokemon toxics us, we are dead. Yeah, it was kind of like that, right? So I had a full restore in my stock, so I was able to full restore myself, and then we were ready to take on this Milotic. And the cool thing is, it toxic us again. and now it's gonna use a full restore, so we can't do anything. But slowly and slowly, gradually, I was able to slowly and slowly, like, it's gonna take some while, but we were able to take him out. We were able to win it. And winner also grew to level 76. Last Pokemon was Hippowdon, which I knew I can win at KO with a Surf, so I did not waste any of my time. Also, we got TM26, which is Earthquake, really useful. We put all of our Pokemon in PC. I also had Tail, I forgot to mention about that. And we were able to take on the Light 4. The first Light 4 was ground type user, and Gastrodon was the only Pokemon which could actually be a pain to defeat. I did not teach winner Earthquake in the start because I didn't want to waste my Earthquake PP so easily, and I did not have a lot of ether with me so that I can restore my PPs. Also, Nidoqueen was down. After Gastrodon was down, it was like a clear one-shot sweep. The whole first Light 4 is pretty easy. Also, Swampert was just like our Tyranitar, a Blizzard and Surf, and Swampert is down. This Blizzard Surf combo is like pretty good, I must tell you. Then next up was Darmanitan, who has set up Sunny Day, which means our Surf would not one-shot it, but this Blastoise loves Surf. He cannot even forget Surf, so we were able to take everybody out. Like, what can fire do to us? Like, we are a water type. Fire can do nothing to us. And then the Sunny Day went off and we were able to one-shot every single Pokemon left in this arena. Also took out the Charizard right there, and now we are ready to take on the next battle. Also, at this point, I thought winner Earthquake, and now this was the Dragon type one. So I had PP max my Blizzard so that I can get 8 PP, and I would be able to take out every single dragon in this range. In this area, I had to Earthquake the Kingdra because that's the only way I can do it. This Hexaurus I missed my Blizzard, so he did set up, and thank goodness it did not do a lot of damage. And last Pokemon was Dragonite, which was a easy sweep. We were so lucky with this Blizzard set, I cannot believe. Next up was the Dark type Light 4, and that was the 4th Light 4 right there, and I was like, yeah, we are so close. Also, winner is grown to level 79 at this point. I knew Gengar would have Levitate, so I did not went with Earthquake. Instead, I went with Surf, and next was Configurus, which is definitely setting up again and again. At least I was able to take him out. Next up was Bennett, which was a one-shot with the Surf, and last up was Chandelier, which was also one-shot with Surf. And now we are ready to take on the champion, the main, the head, Cynthia. So we are ready. First of all, it was a Misprit, and we were able to take it out with 2 Surfs, not a big deal. And next, after Misprit was Electros. Thankfully, we were able to take him out. We were able to flinch it. Yeah, Surf can flinch it this game, that's the truth. Rose Raid is going to be a big problem, so we were able to freeze him, but he got defrosted and poisoned us, which is a big deal. I knew that she is going to heal up, so I just went with my full heal and was ready, but I missed. My Blizzard and Pell Dance did a lot, but in next Blizzard I was able to hit, and that was down. Next up was Autumn Wash, and this Pokemon is like a perfect counter for winner. Like, this guy has Thunder, which also did half damage to my HP. Next was Armolton, which was 1-hit KO. And last was the Manaphy, the next legendary she had. So I had time. I full restored myself. She was tail growing, and I went for the Earthquake. I went for Head Smash to increase my defense. Well, that's not gonna help because Manaphy is a special attacker right there, but we were able to take him out. And now, that's it guys, we have did it. Winner at level 80 has completed this whole journey. Just like my previous game in Pokemon Ash Gray, we defeated everything with Pikachu, which was level 80, and here we have Blastoise, which was level 80. Like, look at that guy dancing right there. Blastoise is awesome. And that's it, we have completed this whole game. Thank goodness, and bye.